y'all, what's up? What is up? It is the Ooh Ladies First panel. Okay, we are back. We are not back on a Thursday. It is Wednesday. So shout out to everybody that was able to be here with us tonight. Make sure that you guys are coming in and you are supporting us by liking up the video, subscribing to all of our channels. That's Necey Dixon, Bondy Blue, and Jami ThatsMe. Okay, make sure you guys are subscribing to all of our channels because we definitely rotate throughout the month and you never know when the changes and stuff is gonna come. So y'all need to go ahead and do your big one and go ahead and subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? Also be sure to share the live. Okay, what's going on, ladies? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, let's get into it. How is everybody on this wonderful Wednesday, this humpback?
Doing good.
Yeah, I'm good. This throwing off my week though, because when I wake up in the morning, I'll be thinking it's Friday.
You be oh dang.
So tomorrow when I wake up,
to the weekend.
Yeah, I'm be excited today, but when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be like, oh.
It's all good. I appreciate you guys for doing this for me, being here on Wednesday. Listen, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right on into it. Y'all understand this show will not be long, okay? So we're gonna get into the things and we're gonna get out of the things. All right. Now listen. I came across this on Twitter and I just had to show y'all this because I felt like she chose violence. And yeah, I want y'all to tell me if you felt like she chose violence or if she chose something else. Okay. So let's just get into this. I saw this on Twitter and for me, it was the funniest shit in America. All right. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit. Will it let me? Okay. So it says, she said, remove her baby daddy out the pictures. Okay. So y'all see the baby daddy in the picture along with the babies, right? This had me cackling. So this is one. This is one. This is two. This is how you get creative because you just never know what's gonna happen. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now,
love that for her.
Replace the girl. I can't take it.
Not when Nick Cannon. What, girl?
And then decide to put
Steve?
Steve.
How Steve get in it, right? Like, what did Steve do?
I'm waiting on Future next. Who's it?
He not.
That's what they should have had. That's what they should have had. But they went ahead and got Iron Man. And then
Future don't take pictures with no babies. Nick Cannon always taking pictures with babies. Like Future don't take pictures with none of them kids.
Very true.
Right.
Very true. We done got Santa Claus.
And they did a good job with these edits.
The Santa Claus one is really good.
They did.
Oh, we went to Disneyland. Lied to the kids. They ain't gonna remember.
No, they not. They not. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to figure out why they put the baby on the back of the horse like that. Y'all going too far. Okay.
Can you imagine this being turned into like, I don't know why my brain just went here. Imagine something like Lifetime drama. The kids grow up, never know who their daddy is, and then they find all these edited pictures, and then they find a real picture, and they just go, like, so he was in the picture.
That's gonna be somebody's life. That's gonna be somebody's life in 20 years.
It is. Your mama gonna show you the edits.
Okay. This is how you erase some other out your life. Okay. Get on your good Photoshop.
Talk about leaving a nigga in 2023.
Listen, do you hear what I say? Girl, that shit had me so tickled. I was like, I'm on Photoshop. Okay. But I just had to show that to y'all real quick because I thought that was kind of, funny to me. Now, what's not so funny to me is this couple right here.
Oh, girl.
And it's interesting because I guess they're not really a couple, but this is Zanique, who is the daughter of Tiny and the stepdaughter, or you can say daughter of T.I. This is her boyfriend. I guess he was a rapper or something, Bad Hunter Izzy. So they have a YouTube channel. And they decided to, answer a lot of questions that people had to ask. And it kind of went left and she ended up getting dragged on social media. So let's just get into what that question was.
I'd be like, God damn.
Do you think that we would be together if we didn't have a child? And why?
No.
They asking some good questions.
No.
Why not?
Because I feel like a lot of shit, you had an image in your mind of raising Hunter with a 2-parent home. So you tolerated a lot of shit. So you just stayed. I wouldn't be with you either.
Okay, so tell your why. Don't tell mine why. Tell your why.
Because I had 4 kids, and this is the only kid that I was in the household with from start to finish. So it's something that I don't want to take from her as well. But I would admit, like, kick you to the goddamn curb.
Well, why?
Bro, there's a lot of shit, bro, that I just don't tolerate from bitches, bro. You do a lot of it. I'm telling you.
He's talking for me.
No, I'm not. What? I'm hard
What do I
on a
be
bitch
doing?
trying to pee.
And what do I be doing to you? Tell him one thing that I be doing to you.
Bro, your attitude, first of all, like we just went through with our whole with my fucking channel. Your attitude, first of all, I don't deal with that shit with from nobody.
How will you feel if I get a new boo? Get spicy then.
I don't really even know. Honestly, I had this conversation with multiple people multiple times, for real.
Okay, and what was the end result?
It depends. Are we talking about just you dating as a whole, or just like the fact that my kid is in play and all that?
No. I think that it's just like me like really getting in something serious or something. I mean, you know what all that entails.
I mean, I done been through that.
What have you been through with me?
I done been not with you. I'm saying like I done been through that before, so I know I could get through it. I done been through the worst, so it's like my mind is already set for the worst. I don't know. I probably want to get on a nigga ass. I'll make him so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make him not want to be with her type shit. Unless he.
Baby, what? You would make him so uncomfortable that he won't want to be with her? I don't like that he said that. I kind of feel a way about that. It's given, I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. That's exactly what it is given. Now, she did go on social media after this video because people started dragging her saying, girl, it's clear that this man don't want you. She says, y'all think I'm pressed about being in a relationship with a man? Whole time I like women. OMG, it's 2024. Y'all still invested in other people's business?
That you put on the internet.
Correct.
I see you got your clown mask on.
And then was answering questions of what people sent in. So yeah, what else did y'all think about that?
Wait. Didn't she come out after that and say she was lying about liking girls and she was just saying that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
She did say that. She said y'all taking stuff too serious.
Did y'all see the video of him and Krishan in the club?
I did come across that. I did. I think Krishan was sitting on his lap
and rubbing all on his head and shit.
Yes, I did see that, rubbing on the hair. I did see that. That is a bit embarrassing.
I'ma just say, I feel like if Zonique wants to relive her mama's disrespectful story on social media, because back in the early 2000s when it was happening originally, we couldn't see it. We just heard the way he talked to your mama after the fact on reality shows. And, you know, we remember when he said on the internet at one point that, his family or his wife was holding him back and all of that shit. And she
T.I. said that?
Yeah. T.I. said that she was holding him back. It was quite the statement to make to somebody who having all of these damn children for you. But yeah, I never forget it. They broke up, and I think that's when she started fucking with what's the boxer?
Oh, Floyd.
Yes, that was when the Floyd shit started going down.
Yes, so, yeah, that was not that long ago.
I did not know he said
wasn't.
That.
It wasn't.
Yes, he was trying to box Floyd. Or the audacity.
I mean, so I think that she's just acting out what she's seen in home, in her home life. She's just acting it out now on social media. And it's just sad. It's sad because she didn't even flinch when he called her a bitch.
No, not at all. She laughed about it and was like, y'all, he's I think that's embarrassing. The only thing, honestly, I can't even say the only thing. I started cringing just when I was hearing him talk. Everything about him and what I was seeing was just, it's kind of giving bum. It's kind of making me itch a little bit. Like the way his words were slurring together when he was talking and just talking, being really disrespectful. It'd be the ones like that be having the most audacity. And then for her to sit beside him with all that audacity, that's why I was like, girl, this is a clown mask for real. I hate it for her. And then you went and put the shit on the internet and then got mad at the internet for commenting on the shit you put out. Girl.
They called her his Coretta. He
did
his Coretta on the internet too. I was like, they just want attention.
Now see, she did put this up And she said, for the 15th time, me and Izzy are not in a relationship. There's no reason to be mad. That's why I said NIGGAs be too invested.
I mean, that's fine. Y'all not in a relationship, but the fact that you have his child and still allowed him to disrespect you and put the shit on the internet. And with the question she was asking, it was all one sided. It was like, why not? Or why do you feel this way? It's very much given. If he said, yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try, you'll be here for it.
Yeah. I could see that definitely. I did, because they still be linked, like they be together all the time. So I would think that they're together in a relationship too. They be going out to eat, they be doing this and that. So I mean, granted, you can do that with a person you're not with and that you have a child with, but for them, I don't know. I think it's a little more than what it is, even though she's saying they're not together. Now she also says, somebody said that video of Zanique, her ex and baby daddy, okay, her ex and baby daddy, he basically said he knew he could get away with what he does because she had no standards and would do anything for a two-parent household. Trifling. Yikes. Then he did say you'll put up with anything. She
That
said
is what he said.
she said, y'all bashed me when y'all found out I didn't care about getting married. Now y'all think I really care about my child growing up in a two-parent home. Most inaccurate thing he could have ever said, child. But you didn't correct him in that moment, though. That man said exactly what the hell was going on. But then you over here coming at the internet trying to go off on these people when you should have been going off on him if it was the most inaccurate thing he could have ever said then.
Or
He said it like
stop using y'all relationship for clout.
yes. And he said like he was doing her a favor when he said, I have 4 kids. This is the only one I've been here with from start to finish. Meanwhile, the kid is 3, maybe.
Girl.
Like, what favor are you doing?
And he got 4.
Does he have 4 or 5? Did he say he already had 4 kids or he got?
It sounds like he said he already had 4 kids.
That's what I thought.
She a damn fool, girl.
That's what it sounds like. And yeah, I think she thought that she was possibly going to be the one that was different because of who she is, where she comes from. She wanted that 2-parent household, and I think because of who she is, where she come from, that made him stay around a little bit longer.
For sure.
Over
It ain't gonna be
time,
from start to finish, though.
probably got a genuine friendship, possibly, but I just didn't like how he sat up there and called her a BIT in her face. Like I don't deal with what he said. I don't talk to.
I don't
like
tolerate shit like that from bitches.
Yeah, from bitches. Like, what? Who you talking? I the first thing who you calling a bitch? What is you talking about? Who you talking to?
And
That's
attitude to me translates to you talk to me crazy and I respond. That's what attitude translates to me. Or you say you're gonna do something, don't do it, and I'm mad at you now. Now I have an attitude. So now my attitude is the problem. Or you disrespected me or did some shit, but I'm responding to you. Now I'm the one with the attitude. I do feel like that's, a part of the issue on some level.
Yeah.
But I do think that Zanique likes the fight and fuck energy. She's still
I can see that
toxic in her ways. So I could see her antagonizing a nigga too. Oh, and I heard that he wanted to, he did want to marry her at some point.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think they talked about it in a clip that he texted her and was like, we should get married when I come home. And she was the one that got up there on the internet and said that she didn't want to get married. So I'm wondering if that made him feel away. And you know how niggas will hold something, from 8th grade in their chest forever. So yeah,
I don't blame her for not wanting to get married. I wonder, I feel like
I don't really believe in it.
I don't know, because if you look at, okay, I'm gonna give y'all 2 things. So first, let me say this. Which one? Okay, so I was watching Basketball Wives, and Jackie Christie brought up her daughter getting engaged, and of course, her mama didn't know that she got engaged. After she got engaged, she didn't even meet the boy, and she wanted to touch her ring, and her daughter said, "Nah, wedding, marriage stuff rubs off, and y'all not gonna put that on mine." So that's what she. So I'm like, okay, Jackie Christie, girl, then y'all must not have a perfect relationship that you like to paint it out to be, because why would your daughter not even want you to touch her engagement ring, right? So when I think of that, like y'all not setting a great example, all of that, I'm also thinking about how Zanique may see T.I. and Tiny. And based on how their relationship is, maybe she has, something within her that makes her not want to get married if it could possibly turn out how her parents' relationship turned out. You know what I'm saying? So that could be her reason for not wanting to be married at all.
Yeah, it should be her reason to not tolerate his bullshit either, though.
Ooh.
So maybe she like I tolerate a little bit of it, knowing that I can run when I feel like it. Like to your point,
Or that's
but
what they do when they both toxic as hell.
oh, gotta be. The way she
Mhm.
hopped on Twitter and was talking about I like girls whole time, and then talking about oh I'm playing, girl, y'all play games,
And
y'all
you
like
know,
that.
when she did that, I feel like she didn't really clear nothing up when she did it. Let me just play
I
that
never
real
seen her cleared up.
let me yeah, I didn't she brought it up, but she didn't really clear. Let me see. Let me play it real quick.
A joke. Okay, so I'm apologizing. Do you accept it or not? I said some wild shit. Like I said, I like females, but like I know I'm like everybody know me. Like everybody know I joke, so whatever. If it go on the ball, like it ain't about to be given. Like oh, she really like girls, but everybody was like, I knew. They said I always knew. It's not a joke, baby. Do you really like females? You can't beat the fucking internet. I think since I've been on here, I've been trying to explain, and it don't matter. Gay isn't a joke.
All right. So
Okay,
y'all
so
just
I'm
heard
apologizing. Do you accept it or not?
I don't feel like she was like as direct, but maybe that's her way of saying like I'm not. Y'all take what y'all want from that. Okay. We gonna move on. We spending too much time on you, girl. Good luck. Let's get to someone else that wants to be picked. This is Rick Ross's girlfriend, Miss Christina Mackey. And she has been going viral dealing with his ex, baby mama, whatever she is this week, next week. And she had a message for a lot of the people that's been getting down in her comments. And this is what she had to say to y'all.
Please keep calling me a pick-me. I'm asking you to refer to me as a pick-me. I prefer it. All you're doing is manifesting that up with me. I want to get picked over and 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 over again by the same man a million times. I want to marry that man. I want to have that man's children. And I want to live a happy life because he keeps picking me and I keep picking him. I'm a pick me, for sure. I'm not a whatever the opposite of that would be, a not pick me. Whoever raised their hand and said, hey, don't pick me. I am a lover. I am here to be loved. I am here to give love. I'm a pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. For sure. 100%. You're not hurting my feelings. All you're doing is manifesting it with me. Let's do it together. Pick Christina Mackey. Pick Christina Mackey. Because I'm picking him too. So if I'm a pick me, he's a pick me, and we get chose together. Y'all gotta grow the fuck up.
I see what she tried to do there with the whole I want to get picked by this man, the same man over and over and over and over and over again. But for me, I feel like, ma'am, that's not gonna be Rick Ross. Okay, put a Molly all in her drink. She didn't even know it, took her home and enjoyed it. She didn't even know it. Like, it's not going to be that one. Okay. And I also feel like the things that you may like about him, I don't think anybody really likes Rick for him. I really think it's the materialistic stuff of what he has and what he could possibly do for you. So I think that's what you are okay with being picked with. You know what I'm saying?
What's the backstory? She was beefing with who?
The baby mama.
Oh, so the fresh baby.
No, not that one. The one, I don't know
Oh,
how old that child is. The other, the child has been around for a
Tia
long
Kim.
time. Her.
Tia Kim, the older one. She more she his age. First of all.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
basically, she made a video. Christina made a video of the tacos that she made for Rick Ross. Girl, they got all that money and they ain't even have no shredded cheese.
Good
She
night.
looked like she split up pieces
No,
of.
ma'am.
Yes, she did.
The square cheese.
And put it on the tacos. So Tia Kim got on her Instagram and was ribbing the tacos. Like, that bitch don't know how to make no goddamn tacos. And she was just ribbing her making the tacos. And then she responded. But she had did another interview.
40-something-year-old, you fit.
Yeah, that. But Christina also did another interview talking to, they asked her about about Pretty V.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, he's not doing for any woman what he's done for me. What they had is not what we have. Okay, he hasn't had what he has with me with anyone. That's what she was saying. She was putting herself on a pedestal, and so everybody started eating her ass up. Like, girl, you just a girl for the moment, just like Pretty V, just like Lyra Galore. Because the dude who was interviewing her was like, girl, he was all on the internet with Lyra Galore. What are you talking about? Because she was trying to act like he never really put no girl he was with out there like that, and that's
I
not
feel like
true.
I seen him with Ming Lee too.
Quick. Let me play that real quick. Just that part of the interview that she did. I think this is it.
I have noticed in the comments too. I've been reading the comments. It's so easy to interview you right now because all you have to do is read the comments. Another thing I see on the comments on social media is that a lot of people keep mentioning Pretty V in his past relationship with Pretty V. Is that affecting you? Are you questioning him about that? How do that make you feel about people questioning, where's Pretty V? How do that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way at all. I think it's funny. It's levels to everything, right? And that was never this.
Well, what the hell is this?
For the people that don't know, what do you mean by that was never this and there's levels to it?
Whatever they had is not what we have. Simple, It's no disrespect to anybody, but whatever y'all think they had is not what we for sure have. It's just not. So I'm not worried about it. I see the comments too.
Did they go public?
No.
Well, they had to go public. Everybody knew.
Well, where's the pictures of them holding hands and them kissing and them on the jet together and them in Dubai and her on the billboard? Like, where's that at? Where's the flowers? Where's all that?
Y'all put a comment. Y'all let me know. Y'all pull that shit up. Because I was on some player shit. I never was checking.
While we're on the topic though, like, show me where he did that with anybody.
Lyra Galore, I believe.
Show me where he did that with anybody.
Somebody show her.
Oh, really? I ain't never peeped game, but I know he was for show public with Lyra Galore.
I know that too. Shout out to Lyra. But show me where he did what he's doing with me, with anybody.
One thing I have noticed in the comments too. I've been reading the comments. It's so easy to interview you right now because all you had to do is read the comments. Nothing.
I just wanted to show what he been doing.
Listen.
Yeah, I remember seeing him even with Ming Lee, the one that sell the hair. She friends with Candy. Like Rick Ross is always very public with his relationships. With the Christina Mackey girl, I'd like to take a closer look at her eyebrows. I'd like to know what level of delusion she's living in.
Oh, she's at a high level. She's at a high level. The laugh, the little, because what we have, that girl, what are you talking about? Unless he is gifting you a fucking Wingstop, there is nothing that you have or that he's doing for you that he hasn't done for all of those other women at one time or another.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gifted her a Wingstop. He just seems like a giver in his relationship. He's a lover boy, is what it seemed like. So I wouldn't.
He's a fat, ugly nigga. What he has is money. What he has is money.
Jami.
I wasn't expecting her to be that direct, even though she typically is. I wasn't prepared.
My bad. I didn't have time for the fuck around with this one. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop playing with me. He's slapping his titties against you, sweating and shit every night, girl. All right. Yeah, it's love. I'm sure.
Okay.
Listen, the way he didn't get his ass up for gunplay, bitch, to get a chain, I can imagine how he don't get his ass up for you too. That's girl.
Nice. He can barely fucking breathe, bitch. Somebody said in the comments, a fat nigga gonna eat a taco. It don't matter if the taco good or not. He ain't even
true.
And then he didn't even give her the you know what I'm saying? A nigga eat something good, they start shaking their head. Like he didn't even do that. He just bit into it, looked at her, and then the camera moved.
Looked away.
Now I'm starting to think that she's getting exactly what it is that she wants, which is to trend in a sense, right?
Yeah,
because I feel like she posted that taco for people to talk about her. Now Tia is giving her exactly what she wants. she see the comments, and then now she deciding to talk about some pick me, knowing people gonna drag her more. Like, I think she's only there for a fun time and to go viral and to maximize on the moment, so that when this relationship dies down, people are still gonna be checking for her on some type of Christian rock type thing. So I
Yeah,
feel
she said
like this
I'm
is
leaving
all
here
the
with something.
plan that she came up with.
Well, I hope you get whatever you're trying to get out of the nigga, because ain't nothing else to do but get something out of him. Jesus Christ.
That's really
He doesn't give me
it.
nice guy, y'all.
I
He
feel
give
like
love bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gives love bomb.
And I feel like he's had multiple girlfriends. It just seemed like he's been dating quite a few people in like a short amount of time. I don't think he's taking her serious. So
you know who she remind me of is Cam Newton newest baby mama and fiance. She reminds me. Yes,
I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that, y'all. Like, when I really think about it, I loved her. Like, she was so fucking funny.
Not anymore.
No, because she doesn't put the same work into her content anymore. Like, she's doing her shows and shit, but I haven't seen her creating content like she used to. And that could be because, you get tired, you don't want to keep doing it no more, whatever. But like when she used to do, the Toya turn up videos and all of that, man, I love Jazzy.
She's very beautiful.
Jazzy is now, she's a Stepford wife. She's been took. And the fact
she's been took.
I'm just, because I feel like it's a like a brain washing thing that happens, because it's delusional, and you look delusional, but it's like you can't help it. You just gotta go along with it and act like you don't look a fucking fool. And not to say her having his baby and all of that, but they troll, y'all. They don't just live their lives. They get online and they troll with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Troll the other baby mamas.
Yes. Her talking about 3rd time's the charm. Like, girl, what? Why would you say that?
I mean, that's basically what the Rick Ross girl did, for sure. She did.
Oh yeah. Somebody said in the comments, she tired from cooking for their 6 kids. Like, girl, you pregnant and still working, and he got you cooking for all of them kids. And then he looked like he just dropped by for 10 minutes at the baby shower. Y'all not matching or cohesive in no type of way. Like, why you don't have on bright colors like this nigga? Because we know he wasn't gonna dress like you.
So that wasn't a color scheme.
Can I read her caption?
Please.
Real quick. She says, what excites me the most about motherhood is the fact that I get to go hard for a person that I'll love with all my life. Everyone that knows me knows I'm a giver who often gets taken for granted and taken advantage of. And I know in my heart of hearts that if I can love other people and care the way I do, I'll love my child beyond that. I'm excited to pour all this love I have into my child. I think becoming a mom will honestly complete me. I am truly overjoyed. We already have a special bond from the womb. I talk to my baby. I read to my baby. I sing to my baby. I take one-on-one trips to connect with my baby. I'm all in. I'm more so concerned about her feeling like she gets taken advantage of, because that's exactly what happens. Some people, with givers. You give so much, and that people just don't ever meet you with where you are. And I think resentment grows from that. And it's just gonna be interesting. Like, I do like Jazzy, as Bondy said, and I definitely hope that she gets what she's seeking out of this situation. But from what we heard, it's like she does give so much of herself. What is the balance going to look like with somebody that has to be split between making his money, being there for you, your child, and then all the other kids that he has?
And
there won't be.
And let's not talk about when she can't rub his back until he fall asleep and shit no more, because she got to
watch him breathe.
That baby fall asleep.
Hello? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then her saying that she feels like being a mother will complete her. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think basically what we seeing her do is embrace the giver, like what she's saying. I saw this comment on somebody else's post, actually, but another giver. And the comment said something like, if a woman likes you enough, you don't have to lie to her, she'll lie to herself. And I was like, you know what? I've seen that so many times. So like, I don't think that it's more so like the brainwashing is coming from the men. Like, if a woman wants to, she will train herself. Yes, she will brainwash herself to be able to withstand that longer and longer. Like the same way old girl just tried to change the definition of a pick-me. Like, come on. And then the same way we see Jazzy talking about giving. Like, you not tired? At some point you don't get tired.
It's not sustainable, baby. But you know, she gonna have to find out on her own. And it sounds like she already preparing for single motherhood.
No, high key. I was thinking that I thought you was gonna read that one caption where she said something like, "You my dog for
That's the
life."
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I
With
remember
her
her
and him.
saying.
She said,
Yes,
we're mom and dad, but this really my motherfucking dog for real.
Yeah, that mean that's my
yes,
friend, not my husband.
yes. That's exactly how I read it.
It's given he's
Best friend.
already
Oh,
starting to treat her like shit. That's what it's given. He's already starting to pull away in preparation. Huh?
I
She
just
turned the
realized
comments
comments
off.
off. I just realized that.
Ooh, it must have been eating
oh.
her ass up.
I wonder if
'Cause
they was eating her up over the outfits or the dog comment.
I was just gonna say that. I
I
was
think
thinking
they
about
was
the
eating it up.
outfit.
I think it's the outfit, but I don't think it's because it's not a cute outfit, even though, you know, that's up for discussion. We can all talk about if somebody's outfit looks bad, but their lack of cohesiveness.
That's what I'm thinking when I say the outfit. I'm more so talking
Yeah.
about him, the bright colors, and not really going along with the shower. So
It's
it
like,
kind of comes off like he wasn't planning on being there or something, or he just came from an event or
Mm-mm.
something like that. That's what
yeah. Or
'cause
it's
she looks
given
great here.
she does. And he was only in that one picture, which is also weird.
He probably just stopped by. I'm looking at this long table. I'm assuming this is like a small, intimate ladies' brunch. He stopped by for a picture and left.
I think she did it that way just so it wouldn't require anything from him.
Mm.
Because he probably one of them niggas that don't like, I ain't about to be in no baby shower all day. Even though in 2024, baby showers be places that niggas absolutely be to get a plate and see whatever's gonna happen. Like,
Baby Jam. Go back one more. Baby Jam. You know what I'm thinking? They're engaged, right?
are they?
I don't know. It looked like she has a ring on her finger here, though.
I'm like, why wouldn't they just call the baby Newton, baby Newton? But Jam is a combination of their first names, unless y'all not. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too hard, but
No, she giving delusional enough to put a ring on to posture that she's somebody's wife when he has not given her that position at all.
I thought they were engaged. I think she always wear a ring.
When did he propose?
I don't know.
So if y'all don't know, I'm the third one, and this is his sixth child. Someone said, ooh. Right, couldn't have been me. All right, till a rich nigga put that pressure on you.
Girl, people looking for the pressure of the diamond, but they don't see it.
No,
So
don't she
anyway,
got it on right there?
no, ma'am, costume.
Huh.
No, it didn't look
They
like
said
that.
Jam is the part. Yeah, but you know,
Costume.
Jam is a combination of their first names. And you know, if you're not together through marriage, you're gonna try to combine the name somewhere else. So I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think
I don't think
Jimmy
that's
was
a
married.
combination of the name. J-A-M?
Jazzy and Kim.
Yeah, that's what I
Jazzy and
thought.
Kim. So they'll call
Oh,
the baby Jam. You know
damn,
how
got
most people
you.
say baby, whatever the baby's last name is, when you share
Yeah.
last name.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's their way of putting it. But I was confused because she had the ring on. So I'm like, are y'all engaged? But then you also calling him your dog. So then I'm like, I don't know.
And there's no cohesiveness once again.
Sorry.
There are muted tones at the baby shower. He comes in fuchsia.
Shit.
So I give he a star of the show, bitch. Even if I come in for 5 minutes, I'm gonna fucking star this show.
I'm hollering. Well, as we speak on fashion, let's get into some fashion actually. All right, we got some looks here. Looks like it was the Critics' Choice Awards at some point this week. And we have Tracy Ellis Ross, Miss Shirley Ralph, and Christina Ricci. I'm hoping that y'all could really see Tracee Ellis's outfit. I know it's black or whatnot, but I feel like you can't really go too wrong with all black. I really like her hair, and her hair was given like it looked like she had a hint of gray, just a little dab in her hair, and I thought that she looked beautiful along with Cheryl Lee Ralph. Cheryl been cutting up with her attire lately. I'm like, girl, you better rock out, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. I like this nude color on her. I think it looks really, really nice. And I think Christina Ricci even looks cute with her little bangs and stuff with this leather outfit. I think it's right on brand for her for some reason. I'm still thinking about Adam's Family.
I'm about to say the original Wednesday out this bitch. Okay.
Listen, you. I think they all did good.
Yeah, they did. I love Christina Ricci. Girl, back in the day, Now and Then, and Casper. Shot them 90s movies with her with everything. She looks really cute.
She was that bitch, and
she really was.
Now and Then was my shit.
Girl, you too. Oh my god, Jamie.
You said what?
Movie Now and Then.
That
was,
shit. I'm gonna have to watch
movie,
that this weekend.
Girl, the soundtrack for that movie goes hard. Okay. That 70s music was off the chain for that movie. But anyway, y'all, yeah, she looked good. I love the leather on her. I love the fact that she looks good. Because, you know, Christina Ricci had like, you know, eating disorder at some point, and she just wasn't always, you know, looking healthy. But she looked good. You know, I love the hair. It's soft, the bang, I'm here for it. Cheryl Lee Ralph looks amazing. This is not my favorite look that she's had of the week. But because you know she was down to the Emmys, girl, on the front
in that
row.
white outfit,
yes, snatching all of the edges. She looked really good. She looks good here. I don't like the hair. It looks a little wiggy.
Dream Girls.
Oh, okay, that must be what it is.
Okay,
but I just feel like it could have just been executed in a way that didn't make it look like a helmet. Even though I do like the style. But yeah, she looks amazing. I don't know. I think because of the way Tracee Ellis Ross is standing in this picture, like it doesn't make her hair look as good as it probably looks. Like she looks disheveled because of the letters.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, she looked disheveled. It's because the letters behind her hair are kind of blending in with that lighter color in her hair.
Yeah.
So it looks like her hair is sticking up. Like it's just, and then, you know, she look a little tired in her face. And I can't see the dress, but she, you know, she's beautiful. So she looks good, but it looks like there wasn't much effort and we've seen her do better.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just had to zoom in. Okay. So Christina Ricci, she looked real good. I love everything about it. Cheryl Lee Ralph, she looked good. Body is out in. Simple dress. I like everything. But when I seen this, I was like, oh my gosh. Tracee. I don't know. It's something about, maybe this was just a bad picture. I had to zoom in, and when I zoomed in and took a look at the eyes, I just had a very unsettling feeling. I don't know why. It's just not giving. And I hate to say it, but I just said this. Yeah, I just said this about Gayle King last week. The dress was giving JCPenney, and I think this is what Tracee Ellis Ross dress is giving. Maybe Nordstrom Rack. But it's just not. I'm not here for it at all.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the super chat, Kenya. I believe this is about Jazzy. It's given he dressed for the place he came from, not the place he was at. So not that damn baby shower. Thank you so much, Kenya, for the super chat. We all on the same page when it comes to Cam. Let's get into the next set here. Okay. We have Coleman Domingo. I do believe that he played Mr. in the color purple. We have Quinta Bronson, and then we have a young man by the name of Matt Bomber. I think that's how you say it, or Boomer. Let's see here. I think I like the colors that Coleman Domingo has on. I didn't understand the jacket though. The jacket was kind of like, it was throwing me off. I feel like it was not needed. You know, he's making me think of Candyman for some reason.
I think he was in a remake. Was he?
Was he?
Might have been.
He probably was. Y'all know.
Yeah, he was. He was in the
He was?
remake.
Okay,
Hmm.
interesting. That's what he's giving. His jacket looks like the inside of Candyman's jacket because I could have sworn Candyman opened the jacket and then all the bees came out.
Bees,
His looked like
yeah.
the opposite. So I guess it's on brand, but I didn't really like it. Quinta Brunson looks beautiful. However, I actually don't like her dress. It looks like it is a bit see-through, but I'm not really liking all of the white. I guess those are roses or something on it. I don't like it, but I think her makeup and her hair looks beautiful. This blue outfit on Matt actually looks really nice. The only thing I don't like is the band around the waist. But other than that, I think he looks nice. I like the color and stuff. So I think the guys did a not so bad job.
I have to say this.
Mhm.
Quinta Brunson needs to get more than one stylist
Mm.
because
Hmm.
this stylist that she's been using has not been doing her justice. This dress is not that good. I also don't like the hair from this angle because it looked like one of those 90s hard hairstyles from here. And I know that's
Yep.
not what it is, but that's what it looks like.
With the cherry color.
Girl. Oh,
The Kool-Aid.
it's giving real 1997. 98. I'm lying. It's giving 98 because that's when Janet Jackson had that red hair. So yeah, it's giving 98. And the girls was trying to do it and it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Yeah. Her Quinta's dress for the Emmys was another fail because it looked wrinkled and it was crushed velvet. So it had that look, but it's like that doesn't look good. It looks wrinkled. Why would you put her in something that looks fucking wrinkled? I don't care that it's crushed velvet, bitch. It doesn't look good on camera. She needs to look good on camera. So I think she needs to get more than one stylist. I'm not saying fire her because all of the looks haven't been bad, but I'm just saying get another stylist.
Mm.
Domingo, what's his name? Which one?
Coleman.
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman.
Uh-huh.
Coleman Domingo is the one that looked like Danny Glover if Danny Glover was gay. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love everything about it. I love the jacket. I love the suit. I love the shoes. I love his demeanor. I love I mean, I heard he's gay because somebody at least
He is.
okay. Because I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be mad if he not gay the way I seen somebody say that he's the they say he's the one we was waiting for, and they was talking about what's your boy name from Pose, Billy Porter.
Oh,
Because
him.
they was saying how he's the one that we've been waiting for, Billy Porter. You know, he came out and we thought Billy Porter was gonna do something, and then shit just went downhill very quickly. And Billy Porter has never recovered when it comes to his style. So Coleman is giving everything that needed to be gave to me. I just like his whole swag, and everything he's been doing has been like really amazing on the red carpets, everything. And then the CW white boy, okay, like I forgot his name, but I've seen him on so much
Matt.
shit. Matt, I've seen Matt on so much shit, and I don't know him, but you know how he's just one of them faces you see all the time.
Mhm.
He look
Mhm.
good. He look good. He look real good. I like the
I
shoes.
know. That's what I was thinking too.
Everything. Oh, Lord.
I was thinking the same thing. I
Listen,
like
don't
that
smile at
thing on his
me.
waist.
Don't
smile
open up
at
a
me.
door for me. Okay.
Yes. No, he look good. He gay too.
That is not surprising.
What?
He looked too
Hmm.
good to be straight.
Yeah.
Straight nigga would have just worn a regular.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. He. But yeah, Coleman and Matt, I love their looks. One thing about me is every time that I see a man on the red carpet, I'm not gonna say every time because you could not have the right build. I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10 that I see a man on the red carpet and something that's like 70s influence, like I'm here for it. It just looks amazing. I love it. Matt, like we already said, is fine. Quinta, I don't really mind the dress. Um, hate the hair, and I don't like the makeup either. So yeah, what they said about getting a couple different stylists. Actually, you know what the solution is? Every time I see somebody look a fool and then they come back looking better, they got one thing in common. They went to go see Jay Bowling,
Mm.
like Tisha Campbell.
And
So
SWV.
yes,
Yeah,
go see Jay Bowling.
for sure. Okay. What about this set of ladies from the color purple? Fantasia, Danielle Brooks, and Miss Taraji.
Danielle, why did you do this? I'm
I
sorry.
like Danielle's dress.
I don't like the bow.
It looks like a
I don't
nightgown.
like that they keep putting all this extra fabric on her as if she wouldn't look nice in a fitted outfit, you know? Because I feel like they did that the last time with all that extra red or something like
Yes.
that. And I'm like, why y'all keep throwing
Yes.
this fabric on her? I think the pink ruffles are cute. It's just that bow that I'm not really liking. And you know what? It's the straps too.
It's
Okay,
definitely the
yeah.
straps.
Yeah, it's
For
the
me,
straps
it's
and
the
that bow.
hair with that dress. I
Mm.
think it would have been nice if she had a different hairstyle with that dress. But I like the dress. I think it's different. Honestly, everybody in this slide, I like all of it. It all looks good.
Yeah,
I will
Fantasia cut
say,
the fuck up.
yeah, I don't
Mhm.
care for Taraji's bangs, but it looks good. I mean, I just don't care for the bangs as much. But yeah, everybody hit on this slide for me. I just wish Danielle changed her hairstyle for that dress.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Taraji could have went with a different hairstyle, but I do like her simple, white dress. I think she looks great. Like I said, Fantasia, she cut up. She cut up on that one.
She did. Yeah, I'm standing beside Danielle, not picking the right outfit for this. It looks like a nightgown. It looks like a over dramatized nightgown. And what makes it even worse is the straps. Like, because I feel like the straps don't even look that secure. Like, it just doesn't look. It don't look high fashion enough for me. Like for what she should be wearing. Um, I also don't like that. What is this hair color? Is everybody in 1998? Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't like it.
Mhm.
Taraji's hair, it's too much of a blunt cut. Like, it's given Egyptian, and I don't like it.
Mhm.
Dress looks good, shoes look good. I wish she would have breathed a little bit. She like she's not breathing in this picture.
True.
Fantasia looks amazing, and
Man,
Fantasia
Fantasia been
stylists, listen, that's who the girls need. Whoever's styling Fantasia, that's who the girls need.
Please call them
Mhm. Fantasia been killing. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Okay. Well, these ladies here, because this is the Emmys now. Last time we was looking at the Critics' Choice Awards. Now we're looking at the Emmys, and we have Miss Quinta Brunson, Shirley Ralph, and we have Taraji. I like this dress on Taraji, and I love the fact that her hair is pulled back. The train
Mm-hmm.
she has is much longer, but I think she served in this dress. I think the color looks absolutely beautiful on her. Shirley Ralph, baby, like I said, you have been cutting up when it comes to the styles. I like the hair, makeup, love this different type of dress where it looks like a suit up top, and then I love, like, I guess you call it, I forgot. Actually, I forgot what you
Mermaid.
call it. Yes, 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 yes. And I love how it poofs out at the bottom. She did. Yes, they look beautiful. Quinta, baby, did they not have a steamer or something? Or a sheet to put on the dress to iron it? Because how dare y'all have this beautiful girl walk out here with all these wrinkles? Or did you mean that on purpose? Because after you won that Emmy, we really didn't give a damn what the hell you had on for real. But I don't like that. The color's pretty, shoes are cute, hair is nice, makeup is good, but I ain't like the wrinkle dress.
Yeah, her stylist said that it was crushed velvet. It's the fabric. It wasn't that it was
Oh.
wrinkled. It was the fabric, and that it looked really beautiful. And I'm like, it must have looked better in person than it looks on camera. Because on
Have
camera, it looks wrinkled, and I still don't understand why you would put her in that. Also, what is this hair? Like, I feel like I know the hair isn't stiff, but it looks stiff. I don't know what's happening. I just feel like whoever is doing Quinta, they're just not doing her justice. That's all. Like, just
Mhm.
there can be better decisions made on her behalf stylistically. My God. Yeah, it does feel like they sabotaging her. Like, what the fuck? Shirley Ralph is giving exactly what she needs to give. Body, face, y'all know I told y'all I don't really like this hair like that, but I love the dress. I love the way she looks in it. Taraji is eating. The dress, the way she's standing, the pose, the
Mhm.
ponytail, eating. Nothing
Mhm.
left on the plate.
I agree 100%. The color, the slit in the leg, the face, she's glowing. Like, yeah, Taraji look good. Shirley Ralph looks amazing too. I saw the photo shoot that she did in this dress. I was like, oh my gosh, she just looks so bright and like youthful. And I really like how you could be a more mature woman and still give body and looks. Like, you know, she's leading by example. Kenta looked like somebody pulled her from behind the desk at Abbott Elementary for this. It's not kind of like it's giving cute, like you see your principal in a dress at the school dance type cute when she usually wears slacks. But I'm not here for it at all. I think I said the time before last I needed another bundle in her head at minimum, and I'm gonna need another bundle in her head minimally. So yeah, I don't really care for it.
You know what it is? I don't know. I looked at because they talked about the stylist on one of them pages, child, and she responded. And I looked at her page, but her page is full of looks, so it doesn't show her. But I was wondering if she was black or white because something feels white about this.
White.
I just feel like, you know, people will come highly recommended because they dress the white girls good, you know, or they do the white girls' hair good. And you get them a black girl, and not all of a sudden the shit ain't right and it don't look good. And it's because sometimes it really does take somebody that's just either really that damn good or knows how to dress and do black people's hair. Because I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to figure it out what's going on. That's all. Just trying to figure it out. Quinta stylist is white. Okay, that's what I thought.
Boom. And there it is. Okay. All right. Well, that wraps up our fashion review. Let's go ahead and touch on a little bit of TV talk. All right, y'all. So real quick, want to talk about Potomac. I know the show is giving flippy flat. Okay. But I have about
flat asses.
Add that to the bloopers. Oh shit. So I wanted to get y'all thoughts about three things. One, Mia having this conversation with Juan. Two, Mia seemingly blaming Gordon for the death of the attorney. And fans feeling as though Candace can't be mad at Giselle for making accusations because of her mouth, but they're okay with Giselle using her mouth to put SA on Candace's husband. Does that make sense?
I ain't seen no fans were saying
I saw people having to post those videos showing how many times Giselle said something that basically made Chris look like a sexual deviant, talking about him grabbing Deborah's ass, talking about him making her go into a room. He did not make you go into a room. He asked to speak to you, and you said, let's go back to my room. Y'all went into the room. You realized your glam wasn't there. He was still talking because he didn't realize it was an issue. You said, let's go outside. Y'all went outside. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, anybody that feels like Candace doesn't have a right to be angry, but anybody that feels like Giselle did not do what she did, you're colorist.
Yeah, I think simply put, I definitely agree with that. So much so that I didn't even comment on that part of the episode because I'm over Giselle. Like, I don't even know why she was on this episode talking about sexual assault. Yeah, I'm completely over Giselle. As far as Mia, like, just to answer both questions in one, this is a scheme that Mia has set up, in my opinion. I think, I'm not saying she lied about the attorney, but I think everything Mia does is very, very, very strategic, down to you trying, like, the relationship between you and G has been over. You just want to make it make sense on camera for us as to why you leaving him. Similarly to how in this, at the end of the episode when she was at the bathroom and Ashley went up to her and she was crying about her sexual assault story. I'm not going to call this girl a liar and say it didn't happen, but I also want to say that it's extremely beneficial to her that you can explain why you was ejaculating like shit. So I think now that Mia is on her third season, I think she's learning to be more strategic and try to like connect the dots where people was talking a lot of shit about her. And that's what she's doing with G.
I also noticed that y'all, Mia, to me, Robin not going in on Mia is a reflection of Robin's colorism issues, because if Karen, and I'm saying this, Karen is light skinned too,
I
but
forgot
you
about
don't
this.
even know Mia like that. You don't even know Mia like that. You don't fuck with Mia. When Mia got up and went crying to the bathroom, Robin looked in that direction and turned her fucking head right around. Every time Robin runs out, Mia's running behind her. So for me, I feel like it's a reflection of you not getting as upset with Mia for doing the same shit that you get.
She didn't get upset at all. She kept her head down. She didn't want no smoke.
No, she didn't say it. But you know what? That made me feel like that was a production thing. And the whole thing was a setup to do it in a setting that would make Juan and Robin feel most comfortable to talk about it with somebody else on the show.
But did y'all catch Robin's face?
She was uncomfortable. She was scared.
But see, her face for me was looking at Juan like, you didn't tell me that. That's not what you said.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
yes. When he started talking about like the hotel and the leaving the card, and I put my card down over here. Yeah, I went to the. She was kind of looking like.
I thought she was looking at him more so like, remember what we rehearsed. Don't say nothing off script. I thought that's how she was looking at him.
To me, I felt like she's glued into him in a way because he gets angry with her all the time and blows up on her. I think she was trying to pay attention to see if he was going to get upset. I think she was like, kind of on eggshells a bit, trying to see, because she knows that even if he doesn't go off on Mia, when she get home, he going to go off on her.
Right. My thing is this, but why is it okay for Mia to ask these questions, but can't nobody else do it?
Robin damn near can't ask him questions for him walking away from set.
But that's why I think it was a production thing. And then y'all noticed when they was going inside, he was on the phone with somebody talking about trying to get a job. Yeah. And to me, that's a reflection of, I don't want to have to do this shit, because he knows he's there because they only have her check now. And you almost put her fucking check in jeopardy. So I'm sure the conversation at home was like, we only have the one check now, so you have to show up.
That's why I said
Daddy Robin
hard for this check, baby. Why I ain't never seen so much of Juan in one whole damn season. He working hard for this check.
So many phone calls.
Robin's check.
But Robin prefers this.
Oh yeah,
because she wouldn't have exactly. He wouldn't be around as much if she didn't have the upper hand. So you spent all his money, he held it over your head. Now you making the money, you Daddy Robin, and he ain't going nowhere, and you know that. Yeah, Daddy Rob.
Daddy Rob.
Daddy Robin. Embarrassing. Mia, this is definitely a scheme she coming up with. When it comes to Gordon, she just needs whatever excuse to call. It's like them dudes that know they cheating on you or whatever, so they'll create an argument just so they can go out and do. That's what she's doing. She's creating an issue within her marriage so she can go hang out with this little man that be doing the radio station or whatever down in Atlanta. So that's all that is. Mia's full of stuff, full of crap. And I'm loving that Twitter is pulling out these receipts on Giselle, because there's so many people talking about Giselle, Candace, this is very problematic. This is horrible. You can't be saying this. You can't say that. Giselle never accused him of SA. Yes, she did. When she sat up there and lied and said that Ashley said that he tried to touch her friend's butt, or he swiped her friend's thigh, or whatever the case was. Like, no, that's exactly what she did. And Ashley never said that. Giselle added that in, and we drug her last year about it. So I love that the receipts are popping out so y'all can see y'all queen.
Light skin.
I hopped off the bus a while ago.
You was on the bus?
When I used to like Giselle, yes. But I had hopped off. I jumped off before these allegations came.
Oh, Jamie, I had no idea.
Like 3 seasons ago. I did. Someone says, "Oh, thank you, Brittany, for the super chat." Twitter showed me one thing. They don't know what all falls under SA because the GEB stands were standing. I agree 1000%. That's why I'm glad
That's funny.
Out so many receipts.
Any other time we know what falls under. Social media knows exactly what falls under, and now we playing dumb. She just said he made him feel or her feel uncomfortable. Yeah, bye.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, HFG, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. So real quick, let's see how I want to do this because it's so much going on. Do we care about Tisha and Kiki going back and forth on Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion?
I more so care about Carlos and I want to talk about his hosting ability.
Oh, you did make a good point in your live, girl. We should talk about that.
I want to talk about his hosting ability. He's been given a lot of biasness, especially towards Tisha and Marceau. Like,
and Martell.
Of course, Martell, but every bit of it gave. We know we on this stage to prove that Kiki is on drugs. And he even added his own input. He said, cast and crew have noticed you acting unusual. Now, he's fully aware that social media was not on the side of Tisha. So social media was sticking by what, how Stormy was acting, how Mel was acting. Kiki was getting benefit of the doubt, for sure. But he wanted to place that doubt back in us by saying crew also noticed it. Then, after they casually lit her up in a, nice, nasty way, he says, I pray that you get the help you need. I didn't care for that. And I feel like he had bad hosting abilities on Bell Collective too. Whenever he asked Latrice about, he kept pressing about, are you in an abusive relationship? Where it's like, yes, we noticed some abusive tendencies on Bell Collective, but you got to think about what type of jeopardy you putting her in if she's sitting next to her abuser on the couch. It was messy as fuck. And I just have to question his hosting abilities because I feel like it has officially crossed the line of being at the reunion and also wanting to be main cast instead of host.
I didn't like how it kind of made me feel a little bit of what Andy does, but I didn't like how a lot of people were able to talk and some were being cut the hell off so that those people on the other side can talk. And that was kind of like really pissing me off.
I heard him cut Tambra's mic so that we would hear Aikisha and Marie. Even when he stood up and started clapping, I was like, why are you diverting the attention so that we can't hear what Tambra is saying? I also didn't like him asking Joshy, come here. What the fuck does he need to get off his seat and come closer to y'all for? I didn't like none of that shit. All of it. And I've been saying this for the longest because I noticed it with the Scotts. He really becomes a part of the cast in a way that he's just simply not on the show. But he's Shawnee O'Neal, bitch. Like
he's Shawnee.
He's Shawnee O'Neal. He's a part of the story. And I feel like at this point, Carlos wants to do everything. He wants to review his show. He won't produce his show. He won't be on his show. And hell, I wish you would make your own network so you can do it. Okay, do it all. Do it all, Carlos. Do it all. Okay,
like Zeus get your own app. You know what I didn't like the most about that Joshy situation? Of course, I didn't like the come over here so he can hug Cliff or whatever. It was the telling Josh that it wasn't that deep.
That too.
That irritated me. Like for you, of course, it's not that deep. And for you to say it's not that deep for anyone on the stage.
Right.
None of them have to deal with the feelings that he has to deal with. And I just don't think that was fair to Joshy at all. And I was just like, this ain't it.
I don't think he was speaking for everybody either, because during that segment, besides Aikisha, everybody kept their eyes on their fucking shoes. Like nobody was really saying anything.
Tisha couldn't see hers.
Girl, you see how we didn't hear a word. Jamie. We didn't hear a word. She couldn't breathe. So we didn't hear a word from her.
She couldn't see her shoes.
Girl, she couldn't. I don't know how she would have saw them fucking shoes over her titties, girl, let me stop.
Do you hear what I say?
She was so stuffed in that goddamn dress, girl. I said she can't breathe.
She had no choice but to see her ass up. The way how tight they snatched her ass, she's sitting up like that.
It was bad.
Y'all, Tisha ass ain't been on. She ain't been on Twitter since they tried.
Oh, you're right. I ain't seen nothing from her.
nothing. Talking about, oh my God, there's so many tweets. I don't know where to start. It's like they starting on your ass. What are you
Start negatively, okay?
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you for the super chat. Jamie, go find a corner. I will, because I need to wipe
Okay.
my tears in it. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's all we got on Love and Marriage.
Oh, let me think. The way Marceau threw Martell out there with Ariane talking about, does she know that y'all not in a relationship?
Marceau was so messy. Marceau was so messy.
I loved it.
Messy at this reunion.
Thank
Yeah, I
God
was here
you were
for it.
using your villain powers for good.
The
Mm-hmm.
only time I was tickled though.
Oh, in that moment when he tried to kiss Tisha and she said no.
Nope.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm like, this is why
Baby.
y'all are aggravating, because we know that there's shit going on with y'all and ain't nobody saying nothing, and that's aggravating as fuck. Just saying.
What y'all think about Carlos saying this week that he's not going to discuss Martell because they filming for the show? He was like, y'all keep, I know in my video, I lit him up for majority of the review talking about, we don't want to hear about Diamond, we want to talk about Martell. And he explained that he wouldn't do that because they filming, which that makes sense.
It doesn't.
It does, but I wasn't surprised because he doesn't really talk about his show.
It never.
For one.
Yeah.
Bondy, you said it doesn't. What you mean by that?
It doesn't. Damn. What we were saying right before.
It doesn't make sense for him to not discuss Martell because they filming.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't believe that y'all are not talking about Martell just because y'all are filming. I don't believe that, because there have been times before where shit has happened and y'all have never talked about it. Like when he supposedly got arrested the last time and then popped on live with Ariane. Y'all ain't never talk about that shit neither. Y'all also never talked about the revenge porn. This whole reunion show, we got a third part. I'm gonna be very surprised if we discuss it. And I feel like I don't think we will. And I think we never discuss anything that Martell does that might reflect badly on him, because Carlos has taken it on as his responsibility to help protect Martell's image. So to me, I feel, and exactly, when are they ever not fucking filming? Them people don't never get a break. So ultimately, I feel like that's just an excuse he can use, but I don't think he can defend Martell, so he doesn't want to say anything. So he's gonna say it's because we're filming, but I think it's bullshit.
Okay. Well, there's that. I'm gonna say this and then we can move on. I don't even know if I want to say it because I don't even want to have a deeper conversation. But Stormy, get your mama. And that's it. I'm gonna need her to have a take a seat, because I just feel like Mel's mom doesn't show up like any of the other mothers have shown up. And I just don't think it's fair that y'all show up and then be ready to beef with people that don't have a direct beef with you. It's more so with your child. And if your child can't stand up on their own, which appears Stormy can, but if your child can't stand up on their own, then they shouldn't be on this show. So she's holding her own. So it's like, why are you even adding your 2 cents? But anywho, there's that. Let's go ahead and get into some gossip chat. You know what? The people want to talk about this, but y'all really, really, really are gonna have to. All right. So we're going to talk about Mr. Destiny Payton, who got a chance to do an interview over there with Dear Future Wifey podcast. Okay. And don't worry, for those of you guys that did not get a chance to check it out, here is a snippet for y'all.
And why did you disappear?
Well, you know, what had happened was...
What happened was, that's when black folks would tell a story, they always start off with what had happened was. All right, so what happened was...
The political answer is contractual issues. Yeah, that would be why I didn't return. The divorce that I ended in 2021 has been drug on until 2024.
Well, is it still a legal issue where you can't discuss what's going on, why it's dragging on, or are you at liberty to say that?
I can say, yeah, I'm at liberty to say.
Okay, well, why is it dragging on? Why is it reopened? If there's no child support issue,
no custody visitation,
no custody.
issues.
So what else is there?
Thing that has always been requested is that it's a punitive type thing. It's always hold her in contempt and put her in jail.
For what though? What would you be held in contempt for?
Talking about said person in interviews.
Oh, so
which is not even in our decree, by the way. Yeah, from a moral standpoint, I didn't want to mention him on the show, and I felt like keeping my silence about what was going on would protect my son. And I realized that keeping my silence only allowed a lot of the things that were going on in my marriage to continue. And me having to sit in narratives and different things that weren't real, weren't actual or factual. And I feel like it hurt me more than it helped the situation because I was in protective mode of the person that I had a son with.
So how did it hurt you?
Because they were still allowed to abuse me in other ways. Judicial system, financial, and I never saw that coming.
So when you say financial, was he the major breadwinner in the home?
No, he wasn't. But what I asked for the only thing that I did ask for was 1 year of him paying the mortgage on the home. And I was refinancing the home in my name. And I did, but he refused to give me the mortgage statement. But the story that's put out into the world is that I was squatting in my own home that I owned and I wouldn't get out. And this man has supported me and did so much for me, and I should be able to, move forward. But I didn't think for a whole year that I would be in court. So I get a call from Martell, and he's like, "Hey man, you all right?" And I'm like, "What you talking about?" He was like, I'm pissed off right now. What is going on? And I'm like, he's like, you're on Crime Stoppers. And I said, boy, get off my phone. And I hung up on him. And then
you was on Crime Stoppers?
I was on Crime Stoppers. And the only reason why I was on Crime Stoppers was because of who I am.
Yeah.
In my experience with, turning myself in, I'm sitting there just like,
how did we get here?
I'm really in a real jail for something that ain't real. And all the flashbacks to the times that I picked up the phone and called the police about domestic situations and couldn't pull the trigger.
Yep.
Couldn't give a name, couldn't say his name. Literally, like go through the process multiple times. The detectives calling me, press charge, and I just couldn't do it. And I'm sitting here in real jail for something like this. And actually being married to someone that now seeks pleasure in your pain. The thing that's crazy is that, the job of a producer that's assigned to you, a field producer, is for them to, you give them, you confide in them.
Yeah.
And not only was she my producer, we actually became friends after she left the show. And then I get a text message where it's like, hey, out of respect for you and our friendship, and as a woman, I want to tell you that we getting serious. I'm like, when did you and your cousin? When did y'all even start dating? What are you talking about? I've known that man for over 15 years.
Y'all go way back.
Way back. And now these people are creating a storyline around me. This is my real life. Like they're trying to pitch a show, I think, or something. I don't know what's going on.
Thank you so much, Keisha, for the super chat. Love and Marriage. Huntsville needs a much longer break in filming. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it. So that was Destiny pretty much recapping, or not recapping, but that was a snippet of her talking about her relationship, being married to LeBarrett. She talked about, of course, the divorce. She said she suffered different types of abuse. She spoke on her having 5 miscarriages. And once she finally got pregnant with their child, he ended up trying to punish her because she would not name the child after him as a junior. He punished her by not, clarifying or making note to the insurance that she was indeed his wife. So therefore, after she had the child, she ended up getting a bill for $20,000 when the insurance could have took care of that had he just wrote her off as his wife on the insurance. What else did she talk about? She says that when it comes to the utility contract, She does not have anything with his name on it. She never signed anything. It never belonged to her. Y'all heard her say that she can't believe she's sitting in jail for something that's not real. She spoke on the producer situation where the girl that was assigned to her as the producer eventually went on to date the man that Destiny was dating after LeBaric. She said they met at a birthday party that she had, and he was telling her, "Oh, them my people." So she assumed that was the cousin when he said, "They're my people." And I'm like, "Girl, don't that wasn't no cousin." And then that's what they told you, because she was also at the party with someone else. And I'm like, no, it was a scheme that they set up. That I think they had been together or probably messing around the whole time. She also highlighted the fact that she felt like he was an opportunist because she dated a rapper at one point on and off. And that's when he came, that's when the friend resurfaced, like, oh, hey, trying to connect. Then when he sees her on Love and Marriage Huntsville and her marriage has ended, then he wants to try and pop back in the picture then. Now that she's decided to not fool with you because she says it's red flags that she noticed, she says, now you're dating the person that was my producer, and now y'all trying to shop a show around. So she feels like he is a opportunist.
This the man she was trying to show off.
What's Moses?
That is
Moses. Yes. Okay.
That is he. Y'all did hear her say at the top of the video that the political answer as to why she's not returning back to Love and Marriage Huntsville is because of contractual issues. Basically saying that's not really what it is, but that's the political response people give you. So that's what I'm gonna
That's a lie.
So what are y'all thoughts about that?
I'm honestly on the fence because I feel like she has been so dodgy with answering questions, and we've interviewed her ourselves and we couldn't get a straight answer out of her for shit. So for her to now be on this podcast and now you want to tell, the story, and I'm heard that she talked about the abuse before on her own podcast, but we haven't heard about it because she didn't talk about it on the show. And when she was on the show and being interviewed, she didn't talk about it then. And so I'm having a hard time believing everything that she's saying. But I do believe that there is some truth to it because LeBaric just seems to do fucked up stuff, like down to giving her the divorce papers, like right after she had the baby. You mad that she didn't? I believe her when she said that he didn't pay the hospital bill because she didn't want to make the baby a junior. We know that there was some issue about the name. We didn't know what the fuck was going on, but we knew there was issue with the name. Remember, because we, it turned into,
even her now taking his last name.
All of that shit.
Oh,
all
yeah,
of that shit.
I remember that. Yeah.
And I do feel like he comes off as the type of man that was trying to break a strong woman. I think often niggas, instead of getting with the girl who's gonna do all of those things, like there's a girl out there that wants to take your last name. There's a girl out there that, wants to do all of those things, but you don't want her. You want to go get the difficult one and see if you can break the difficult one into doing what you want her to do, but you couldn't. And so then you do all of this vindictive, vengeful shit to her. Yeah, I feel like it absolutely tracks that he would have done some of this shit, but I just have a hard time believing her completely because she's never been forthcoming. And it's just weird to me that you remain friends with Martell, even though he is just as bad to Mel. And I have to wonder, do you feel like he's not as bad as Martell because he is abusive? Because to me, when you say the therapist told you that if she didn't leave, he was going to kill her, because she said that during the interview, they were going to therapy and the therapist said, if you don't leave, he's going to kill you.
Oh, the therapist said that.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm feeling like the physical abuse must have been really bad. And that would make sense as to why he got off television. Because, we pick shit up like that very easily. We see abusive niggas on TV and now they got to answer questions on a reunion show. Shout out to Cliff. So yeah, I don't know if I really believe everything, but I believe some of it.
Yeah, for me, I was gonna say I think the truth is mixed somewhere in the middle. She started off with the whole contractual thing. She's not on the show no more because of contractual obligations. I don't remember something. But literally every chance Carlo get, he talking about how basically she wasn't asked back. He did that at the reunion. And I just watched his interview with DJ Richie Sky. He basically said, I don't let people on my show coast for seasons and seasons. And it felt very direct, like Destiny. Like she was handed her slip.
But he does. The Scots.
I agree.
Right. So, yeah, that was a lie. And then whenever they asked, did he make more money? She said no, but then in the same breath wanted him to cover your mortgage for a year. Where was they going to prove that if you were the breadwinner?
And
I don't
then
know.
that is interesting because it's like, also you didn't get child support.
Right.
Ain't no way you finna leave me after 3 weeks of having your child because you feeling a way that the child didn't get your full name, and then think that you're not finna have to pay on the back end if he also displayed so much abuse within the marriage. So I'm with y'all. I had some questions, and I can't say that he is completely innocent because I don't believe that he is. But at the same time, I still just had some questions because you went on to befriend Martell continuously and still do to this day. So was it that your abuse didn't look like the abuse he was giving to somebody else? Or did you think that you could fix his abuse because you couldn't fix the abuse of the person that you were with? So, I mean, like I just had questions, but I'm glad she's finally speaking, And then it's funny because
it's a little late, but
and that's what I was thinking.
That's true.
And if you speak, I want to hear the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Like, I don't know. I wish her well, but
oh, you know what? This might have been an attempt to get back on the show.
I don't know, but I do want to say this.
I think she's been trying to, do that for a while now.
No, you could be right. That's probably a good check for her. But I will say this. I thought it was interesting that she highlighted not being protected as like a trauma or trigger for her. And my thing was, it's so interesting that you said that you were trying to protect your son. You thought withholding information would protect your son. And it's like, damn, you didn't even protect yourself. Because you should have told, you know what I'm saying? It spoke on what you could speak on. You chose to take the moral high road when you know what this person has put you through. And maybe it's easier said than done, but you should have started with protecting yourself. And you didn't even do that. And I that's sad. It is a very sad situation, Destiny. So I don't know. Maybe Carlos will hear it and possibly bring her back to the show.
I doubt it. He's still throwing shade.
Damn. Then I just wonder how the breakup really happened then. Were words exchanged? Was the next road? What did that look like? Because when the man said, oh, okay, so basically they didn't give you the money or something like that, they won't give you the money. She was like, she just did this eye thing and smiled, but she never really answered the question or anything. So we know it wasn't that. So I'm like, okay, are y'all beefed out? But he ended up doing an interview with her even afterwards. So I don't know. But anything else on the Destiny interview? Okay. Cool beans. All right. Let's get into some more. Tamar and Jesse, well, what the hell going on? So right. Jesse Wu did an interview, not an interview, but she did a video on YouTube a while back. And when she did that video, a lot of the Tamartians started to like come in her chat and like drag her or whatever. So she decided that in this year, she was going to do a video explaining more detail about, I guess, where she stood with Tamar. And she brought out the fact that Tamar tried to, threaten her and her friend and stuff. But I'm going to let them both tell you, because once Jessie Wu came out to speak her piece, of course, Tamar came out too. So here's a snippet.
I get a call from Tamar. You better get your motherfucking friend. Get your motherfucking friend. Your motherfucking friend is about to get her fucking ass whooped. Yeah, he not my nigga right now, but he's still my nigga. Even though we're not together, he's still my nigga. Okay, she knows he's my nigga, and I will fuck her up. I'm from Baltimore. And I'm just sitting there like, what is happening? Like, what's going on? I'm like, Tamar, calm down. She hangs up. So I call her back. I'm like, what is going on? No. Get your fucking friend. I'm like, what is going on? So she says my friend's name, and we're just going to say Rosa. Because between y'all and me, my friend is going to know the story through this video. I never brought this to my friend's attention. So she keeps hanging up, but calling me and yelling,
threatening me, telling me I better get my friend, and threatening my friend that, you know, she's gonna fuck her up. And I'm like, girl, what is happening? What is happening? And in between the calls, like, I'm texting her, and I'll put the screenshots of the text messages too, because people love to say that people be lying. One thing about me, I don't gotta lie.
And I just wanted to make sure I would show you guys the screenshots of these text messages. Tamar was like calling me, screaming, then would hang up. And she would do that several times. So I even had to be like, yo, like, I don't really fuck with her like that, because I just wanted to see like what the story was. It was like she would give me bits and pieces as she was telling me over the phone. And I felt when I like distanced myself from my friend, then I was able to get the full story. And I just want you guys to keep in mind, this is a very grown woman threatening me and my friend, threatening to delete my friend over a wigger.
So make a long story short, she finally calms down her inner Baltimore and tells me what happened.
I unfollowed you because you made a video that was circling around Dish Nation streets. And it made its way to me where you were laughing at your friend in front of the world. Somebody who helped you, somebody who supported you, somebody who gave you an opportunity that nobody has ever done. Out the goodness and the kindness of my heart, because I believed in you. You got on YouTube and laughed in my face. Friend. So that's why I unfollowed you. It wasn't about this story that you made up for the fans to make people think that, you know, I'm a horrible person, because you said yourself.
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
Yeah. I've been nothing but nice to you. So which one is it? Is it that you feel threatened and I threaten you and your friend and I'm this horrible person, I make your work environment horrible and you will have peace and I don't bring peace to the table? Or is it that I'm a nice person?
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
And I've been nothing but nice to you. You said that December. Those text messages happened in November. So why are you doing this? What are you doing? Because I don't know where any of this came from. I watched the video in horror along with y'all.
Tamar said, which one is it? Is it that I'm a nice person or that I, threaten you and your friend? I'm like, well, it's clear that you done threatened a girl because it's right there in the damn text messages. However, I was still a little confused as to why would she bring it up this year, 2024. And I don't know.
Why Jesse would bring it up.
Yeah. Now yeah. I know the Tamartians was down in the comments kind of like going off on her or whatever, but I'm like, but I thought you did the video last year. So how did that, like, what made you just bring it up? I'm wondering if they both was trolling us because they both put a video up there and took it down. So
she did take the video down.
Jesse's story.
Tamar took it down too?
Yeah.
Tamar, so they didn't make up. I believe
or Dish Nation.
No, they ain't make up because Jesse went off on her.
Oh, after this video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, what I couldn't connect the dots on is why Jesse was acting like Tamar was coming for her. It sounded like from the clips I saw, Tamar was drunk as fuck, she had her clown mask on, trying to go up for this white man, right? But Jesse lost credibility for me when she said, in order for me to get the story, I had to act like I didn't fuck with my friend. That shit was weird. Who does it? You wanted to get the tea so bad that you acted like you didn't fuck with your friend in order to get it. Like, it didn't sound beneficial. But so yeah, I will say Tamar had her clown mask on, but I also think Jesse sounded a little messy to me too.
Probably so. I think Jesse just don't like that white man.
That's what it was given. Like the video really was given. I fuck with Tamar, but I don't really like that nigga. And then she called me going off about him. Nah, I really don't like him. And she was really saying that she felt like there's some racial shit with it because of the way he continues to get Tamar and mess with other black women.
That's
like
facts.
the Tommy situation.
It's been ongoing though from the moment they really
Candy
got
and Todd.
together. Yeah, it's always something. Even like it's just for me, it's just her being with him in general. Because this is the most I feel like she's trended the entire year since she's been with him. Because look at the Krishan thing. So it's like, is this a scheme? All right, did you invite Krishan out to your stuff because you see her trend every week and you trying to figure out like how she do this so you could do it too type thing? Because y'all don't even run in the same circles. Like, why would she even be there? And then this whole Jesse Wu versus Tamar is so damn left field that I'm questioning. Did y'all come up with this to come to us with it? Like, so you could trend. I don't know. It's something off about it. When
something very off about JR too.
Yeah.
White men like that rub me the wrong way. Like literally, I can't stand it.
Tamar was misunderstanding what Jesse was saying when she was talking about, what event. And Tamar was like, my Cinco de Mayo. It was like, it wasn't your Cinco de Mayo that she was talking about. She was talking about the original event where the flirtation originally took place was at like a black, like a content creator or influencer, like in Atlanta. It was like a black women's event. So why the fuck was he even there in the first place? Like that's the point.
He was at a black. Oh yes. Tamar tried to explain that away because I saw that clip in her video. Tamar said it was other people there with their significant others.
She was deflating. She's talking about the Cinco de Mayo where Jesse brings the girl to her house. But it's like you telling the shit out of order in some type of way, because to me it sounds like you knew the girl before. Sound like the girl was at your Cinco de Mayo and shit before any of this stuff happened. And then after the fact, you found out that, or JR told you that something happened. And then you called Jesse going off on Jesse about it, because then Jesse brings up the Christmas party and her inviting Jesse to JR's Christmas party, but not wanting to tell her that it was his Christmas party. So, and she confirmed that she did, she said she didn't invite her to the party. She said she didn't invite her to the Christmas party, but everybody else was there.
Yeah. She realized it was his and she was like, oh hell no.
Right.
It just seemed like JR enjoyed seeing Tamar argue over him. Or go crazy over him. I don't
token. He want to be token.
I guess
I would love to see
he don't matter to the white people, girl. So he got to matter to the black people.
That's how it work, ain't it? This is exactly what I was about to say. I would love to see pictures of this man 15, 20 years ago, because a lot of people think the only way out is to become a token. You fat, you a fat white girl, you become the thick white girl for the blacks. You the lame ass white boy, you become JR.
Well, I don't know, but I know I saw some pictures of him 15 years ago or 20 or however many, and he had goals in his mouth and looks like he wrong with nothing. But yeah, that right there, black folks.
Yeah,
Being
he's from New
going
Orleans,
off to the military or something. So
he's from New Orleans, and the white boys who act like that, they only acted like that at a certain time in their lives. Like they know all the rap songs from a certain time in their lives. And then they usually graduate from it. You know what I'm saying? If they was into black culture in the 90s and the early 2000s, honey, by the time they get into their 40s in 18 or whatever, that's in the past, and now we're listening to country music, or whatever the fuck. Okay. Or rock, whatever. But to me, JR, I think with all of these black women and creating baby mamas with the black women, I think he kind of like realized that he gets treated better by black women because black women do more than white women. White women don't expect to be doing all of that shit. I know everybody wants to act like, black women don't want to do shit, but no, white women are not doing as much shit as black women are doing in their households. A lot of the time. And if he was gonna have to be with a white woman, he probably was gonna have to prove himself to some white woman's daddy, and he didn't want to have to do that. So you might as well stay with the black women who are just excited and feel, that they're lucky to be with some white boy that's gonna give them a mixed child.
Yikes. Okay.
Sad.
Well, that pretty much concludes that. This is just a super chat from Waist Beats by Bree. Thank you so much for the super chat. Piggybacking off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she asked, is it okay for Mel to be friends with Destiny's ex, although Destiny is friends with Mel's ex? I would say no. I won't want Mel to be friends with a person that is known to be an abuser, just like I won't want Destiny to be friends with Martell. But that's just how I feel about that.
I don't know
Yeah, I
why y'all
agree.
think it's okay. Like, but we also don't really see Mel around LeBaric like that. We see your girl Destiny being a go-between for him and the other women that he's fucking around with. Like, that's actually been like a story that she is the right hand to him and all of these women that he messes around with. So it's a little different than Mel keeping a cordial relationship with LeBaric when when they got divorced or they broke up. It's not the same thing to me.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
want them
think
to be
LeBaric
friends,
can text
but
Mel and be like, "Oh, hey, just saw this right
yeah.
here."
I don't know if
I don't
Mel
think
is
they have
popping up at
that.
his house to film scenes and discuss
Ooh,
Destiny either.
ooh, there's
Well,
that.
there is that. All right. Well, that pretty much concludes the show. We thank you guys so much for being here. Okay. Again, make sure that you guys are following us on all social media platforms at Jami ThatsMe, at Bondy Blue, at Necey Dixon. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, you need some advice, go ahead and email us at the oohladiesfirstpanel at gmail.com, and also follow us at oohladiesfirst over on Instagram and Twitter. All right. We thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. You know what to do on your way out, and we will catch you guys next week on Necey Dixon's channel. Bye-bye.